When did you start doing your artwork? There's some behind you I can see. When did that become something you started doing, or is that something that you were automatically doing as early as you can remember?
I can remember doing it as early as literally I can remember. When I was very, very young, I just loved to draw. And I think it started with me tracing. My dad showed me how to trace a picture of the Incredible Hulk, and I traced it and I carried it around with me for weeks. And then at one point I said, I can do this, and so I basically just started drawing on my own.
Did you read a lot of comic books?
I read a lot of comic books.
Yeah, what was your favorite comic book?
I liked the monster comic books or the horror comic books. I didn't read a lot of superheroes, but I did like the ones with the tales of the unexpected, or just the ones with the scary stories that had zombies and monsters and people coming out of the grave and fun stuff like that. And Mad Magazine. I read a lot of Mad Magazine when I was young.
Would you say that's a pretty strong influence in your taste today?
Yeah, it is, because the art that I really like is very, very graphic. You know, hard edges and darks and with lights and solid black shading. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I've got a couple of pictures that are like the picture over here of my family. Once again, it's very stark, very harsh. I like that comic stylized look. But I also have a lot of them that are very photorealistic too. I can do that also, but the harsh stylized version is probably my favorite. Because I like to create and make things. One of the things that I'm very proud of is my bookshelf. Oh wait, it's a secret door that goes into the room that I work in. So this room that seems obviously very cluttered has got a lot of my things that I'm working on. Actually has a lot of my model kits. And what I'll do is I'll buy these model kits, and so they are model kits. I don't create these. Put them together and then I just paint them. I like the Predator a lot because it was hard to do. It was hard to paint more than anything else.
What did you go to school for? Was it art related?
I went to school. I got a degree in commercial art, Bachelor of Fine Arts in commercial art. But I was also an illustrator. That's probably my love. But I found out very quickly that it's hard to pay the bills drawing picture to picture to picture. So thank goodness I've got a design background that I can fall back on.
Yeah. What would be a dream job for you?
I think one of them that I think about would be fun would be to be at the beach or close to the beach, designing designs on surfboards.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA.
I grew up going to the beach and surfing, so I do like to surf. I've got surfboards that I've painted that my kids have that they surf on.
So you painted your own surfboards?
Yes. Yes,
Very
we have purchased old surfboards on eBay, and then I'll strip them down and repaint them. And
what's that like?
that's fun. It takes a lot of time, but it's fun. That's a fun little creativity.
Yeah. What do you do to strip them? Like, when you get them, are they already painted? Were they already?
Yeah, they're painted. I'll purchase a surfboard on eBay that's probably from the 60s or the 70s, and it's all dinged up and busted.
How many have you done?
Done 3.
3? Is that something that you get to do frequently, or is it something that you've only done a few
No,
times?
I've only done over, in the last 15 years, I've done 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this right here is a surfboard that I got on eBay about 10 years ago, and I got it really cheap. It probably cost me more to ship it than I actually paid for it. And so I took it, stripped it down, painted these Chinese symbols on it, because on the other side I wanted to put Bruce Lee. So I painted this picture of Bruce Lee. Gave this to one of my sons, and he surfs on this one, or he did when he was younger. This probably took probably a couple of months to do.
Do you have plans to do more?
Yeah, if an opportunity came across, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it. Yeah.
How you like me now? 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 How you like me now?
I have no idea what this means. It just looks good.
Okay.